Hey, this is UltraSonic, and welcome to another Redstone showcase of the Furnace Super Smelter. Now, this machine cooks items 10 times faster than a regular furnace, and the items get smelted in under a minute. A stack gets smelted in under a minute, to be precise. Now, this is a little station. We have levers here that we can control how to work it, and we have little redstone lamps here indicating us and telling us how the machine is working and what's going on. Now, when this light is blinking, that means items from the hopper up there is going in. But when it stops blinking and it just turns off, that means no items are going in and the hopper is empty. But when it stays on, then that means there's items in all the hoppers on the top and it's full. The same thing goes for coal. Same basic principle. Now over here we have more levers and we can stop items from coming to us. Now what I mean by that is regularly if I put coal in here it starts going in, but when I turn this lever it stops going because it locks all of the hoppers like for coal. So when I turn it on, now the coal goes in because all the hoppers are locked. But when I turn it on, then they start going in. And you see here that this is blinking. That means that items are going into the hoppers with the coal. But now it's not blinking because that means the hopper's empty. And we look and it's empty. Now let's put some stuff in here. Let's put some iron here and let it smelt. And you can stop the minecarts from going just by simply turning these off, and then they just stop coming and they come back to you. Very simple. And here we have another thing. Now this does not lock the iron hoppers, but it just stops the items from coming to you. If you look, you see none comes, but as soon as we flick this lever again, more start coming in. And we already have 20 iron in under a minute. This thing is very efficient, I think. And with all these levels on the side, that's just to power the minecarts. I know it looks a little messy, but what more can you do? Now this is all the redstone behind it. Now it does look like quite a lot, but to be surprised, it's only at a 6x13 scale, and it is quite compact. I did work a long time on making this compact, and I think I did a pretty good job at it. Now, let me explain to you how it all works. When you put items in here, and you flick this lever, it makes the minecart go, separating all of the coal evenly, going to all furnaces, and the same basic principle with the smelting items too. Now when we flip this lever, this is the lever that stops the coal from coming in, and it goes over here, turns this torch off, turning this whole line off, and turning all these redstone torches off. It turns on these 6, including this one, and one right there, locking all of the coal hoppers except for these 2 right here, but I can't really do much about that because this line is in the way. Now when I turn this lever, the redstone signal goes over here and it just simply locks this hopper just like that. Nothing too crazy going on there. And when all the smelted items are going in, they go down these hoppers, go on this line, and then they go up this little item elevator and go into this chest. Now how this works is, I'll just put in a few items, just TNT randomly. The hopper detects it, and it keeps going on and on up, because this is a comparator clock. And at the same time, it turns this torch on and off, and I know it makes that fizzing sound, but it just turns back on in the next block update. And this line turns on, but nothing happens. It doesn't really matter, and it doesn't make the machine go crazy or anything. Now that's how that works. Now sometimes the items get jammed in, but that isn't such a big problem because once more items get in, then they get unjammed. Now to explain how these lights work. When items are going in, they go through the hopper for a second, and they go into the furnace. And that second, when that second happens, it turns on this comparator, turning on this light, but then it goes to the furnace, so then the light turns back off, giving us a blinking effect. But when the light turns off, then that means no items are going to the hopper because it's not blinking, which means no items are going through into the furnace. And when it stays on, then that means that there's over a stack of items in either the smelted items or the fuel. And that happens because it gets so full that the items stay in here, and when they stay in here, the lights stay on. Simple as that. Now before I start the building process, something I need to point out, this is very important. If you press F3, you see coordinates pop up, and if you look to either the left or the right to where you're going to be building, you see the coordinates say east or west, and that's right next to the F underneath the Z and the XYZ coordinates. Now it needs to be facing west and east. If it's not facing west and east, then we're seeing won't work. Now there's a reason for that, and I'll explain it later when I am building this. Now these are the blocks you're going to need, and they're all on these item frames, and they're all named for how many numbers you need. You need 41 pieces of redstone dust, 9 torches, 10 repeaters, 3 comparators, 33 hoppers, 2 redstone lamps, 8 levers, 3 droppers, 2 chests, 12 rails, 8 powered rails, 2 mine carts and hoppers, 10 furnaces, 95 blocks. It has to be regular block, a full block. Doesn't have to be ounce, just be anything. And all 64 plus 31, and 2 slabs. Doesn't have to be stone slabs, any type of slab, like I said. Now let's go into the building process. Now you want to start with a 6 by 13 area, and on this corner right here, you want to count 1, 2, 3, and then you want to block up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th block, place your furnace. And then just take out those temporary blocks, and then this is where your line of furnaces are going to go. Now from here you count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 furnaces, and then from here you just shift click again on top of the furnaces and just place a bunch of hoppers going into all the furnaces from the top. I keep clicking on it by accident. And then you want to do the same thing on the side, simply by pressing shift and the spacebar at the same time. Allows you to shift click on the furnaces while still flying. But if you're in survival mode, obviously you can't fly, so you can't do that, but you can still press shift. Now you want to count again from 1, 2, and the third one here. You want to place a hopper right there, and then you want to, from this hopper, you want to branch off to the sides, from that side, and from this side as well. Now what you want to do is place a power rail right here, then 1, 2, 3 regular rails, 2 power rails, 3 more regular rails, then another power rail. And then you want to place power there, 3 regular rails, 2 power rails, 3 regular rails, and another power rail. And this is the reason why this machine has to be facing east or west, because if it's not, these will connect, and the rails will connect the other way, and they won't go in a straight line. Now from here, you just want to power these by any way. It can be any way you want. You can just put levers on the side, simply placing a block here, then block there, lever, like that. Now over here, you want to place more blocks, one there and one there, both with levers on them, so you can turn these rails on the side on and off. And then you want to place your mine carts with hoppers, one there and one there, and then you can just easily turn them off and turn them back on. Now what just happened there? So we have to show you. You need to put blocks there and there so they bounce back. Now we should see it works. There, it bounces back because there's a block there. Wonderful. Now you're going to go over here to the end of this power rail and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Then go from there and place 6 more blocks, all with redstone torches. And then what we're going to do from there is place blocks here all the way out until it ends there. And then you just want to place a line of redstone right there, just like that. Now what we're going to do is place redstone dust, repeater, dust, repeater, dust, repeater. Now what we're going to do is place a block there, a block there, a block right there, a block there, and a block there. So we should get the W-like shape, and then we have to place redstone dust there, 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 with a repeater right there, set at 0 ticks. Now from block here, you want to place a block here, block right there, 2 blocks there, redstone dust right there, dust, and another repeater. Then you want to place 3 blocks right here, 1, 2, 3, place a block right there, then place another block right there, all with dust on top of all those blocks, then place another block there with your lever there. Then what we're going to do is place a block right there. You can just right click on the side of the redstone dust, just like that. Place dust there, 2 blocks there, with a redstone torch right there. Now this block has to be there, or else these 2 lines are going to intersect. Now what we're going to do is branch off from this block, counting 1, 2, 3 blocks, and place dust all there, another block there, and another lever. Now from here you want to count 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's place redstone dust all along there. And now on all the blocks that are intersecting, you just place blocks there, and a block there. Now you want to place a block there, 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 a block right there, redstone dust all around there, and then 2 blocks there and there, just like that. And then a block there, piece of redstone dust, no, torch, sorry about that, my bad, and then a block there. Now what we're going to do is place a temporary block right there, and then from that, you just want to branch off for a few hoppers, 1, 2, and 3. And then, you want to take out the temporary block, and place your 3 droppers, like so, and then you want to get your chest out, and place 1 there, and 1 there. And this is where the smelted items are going to go in. Now what I'm going to do is place a block there, there, redstone torch there. Right click on that, redstone dust, and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a 2x4 area. Then we're going to place a comparator right there, block there, redstone repeater, 2 pieces of redstone dust, redstone dust right there, and then another repeater. Now we're going to do the little light area with the lights blinking on and off. I think you should have this in because that's really cool. Now what we're going to do is just shift click on this furnace, then place a comparator right there, a block there, redstone dust, block, then a slab, and then you want to place a repeater and redstone dust. And now you want to place a block right there with a redstone lamp on it. Now what you want to do is place a temporary block there, a block there, and then a comparator facing that way, then blocks there with a repeater right there, then 2 blocks there, redstone dust, repeater, block, dust, and then a redstone lamp. Now let's give this machine a quick tester. Let's put our coal in here, and then our items in there that needs to be smelted, and the lights blink on and off because that indicates that the items are going in. Now we should start to see some gold coming in, because now we're doing gold force demonstration. Yes, it is. And now, turn this lever. Stops the iron from going in. Well, technically, it was already empty. And flip this lever, and it stops the iron from coming in to you. And it locks this. And that's back. Wonderful. Now that is going to be it for this redstone tutorial. And if you did enjoy this video, you can press the like if you want to. And I will see you all next time.